Imagine standing in front of a vast, endless sea, and suddenly, right before your eyes, the water begins to rise, splitting into two towering walls. A dry path appears in the middle, leading to safety. Sounds unbelievable, right? But this is not just a story, it really happened. This is the miraculous journey of Prophet Musa, peace be upon him, and his people, saved by the mercy of Allah. But why were they running? Who was chasing them? And how did the sea part? Let's dive into this incredible story and discover the lessons it holds for us today. It was a time of great hardship. Prophet Musa and the Israelites have been suffering under the rule of the cruel Pharaoh for years. They were treated as slaves, forced to work endlessly with no freedom. But Musa was sent by Allah to lead them out of oppression and into a new land, a place where they could live freely and worship Allah. One night, under the cover of darkness, Musa gathered his people and began their journey out of Egypt. The desert was vast, the night was silent, and their hearts were full of hope. Finally, they were free, or so they thought. Back in Egypt, when Pharaoh realized that the Israelites had escaped, his pride turned into fury. "How dare they leave without my permission?" he roared. He immediately ordered his strongest soldiers and fastest horses to chase after them. Their mission: bring them back, or destroy them. The ground trembled as thousands of horses galloped across the desert. The sound of marching soldiers grew louder. The Israelites, tired from their journey, suddenly heard the distant roar of an approaching army. Fear gripped their hearts. They turned to Musa, their voices trembling. "Pharaoh and his army are coming. We are trapped." Ahead of them lay the vast, seemingly endless Red Sea. Behind them, Pharaoh's army was drawing closer. There was no way forward, and there was no way back. Panic spread among the people. They cried, "Musa, what will we do? We will be captured." But Musa remained calm. His trust in Allah was unshaken. He looked at his people and said firmly, "No. My Lord is with me, and He will guide me." And then, the miracle happened. Allah commanded Musa to strike the sea with his staff. As soon as he did, something unimaginable occurred. The sea trembled. Waves swirled. And then, before their eyes, the mighty waters split apart. Huge walls of water rose on either side, and in between, a dry path appeared. The Israelites stood in awe. Was this real? Could they walk through? Musa led the way, stepping onto the dry path, and one by one, the people followed. The ground beneath them was solid, not a single drop of water touched them. It was a path of salvation, a road made by the power of Allah. Pharaoh and his army arrived at the shore, their faces filled with shock. But instead of stopping, Pharaoh's arrogance pushed him forward. "If they can cross, so can we," he declared. So, Pharaoh and his soldiers charged into the sea, following the same path. But then, just as the last of the Israelites reached the other side, the sea began to shake once more. The towering walls of water collapsed. The waves crashed down with immense force, swallowing Pharaoh and his army whole. The mighty ruler of Egypt, who once thought he was a god, was no match for the power of Allah. Not a single soldier survived. The sea was calm again, as if nothing had happened. The Israelites stood on the shore, safe and free. They had witnessed a miracle, a sign of Allah's immense power and mercy. Tears of relief and gratitude filled their eyes. Musa and his people praised Allah, knowing that their escape was not due to their own strength, but by the help of the Almighty. This moment was a lesson for all time. When you put your trust in Allah, He will always make a way for you, even when it seems impossible. Trust in Allah, no matter how hopeless a situation seems, Allah's help is always near. Just like Musa at the sea, we must have faith in His plan. Arrogance leads to downfall. Pharaoh thought he was invincible, but his pride led to his destruction. We must always stay humble and remember that true power belongs to Allah. Crisis is a test of patience. The Israelites were afraid, but they kept moving forward. In life, we must face our difficulties with patience and trust in Allah's wisdom. And that, my friends, is the incredible story of Prophet Musa and the parting of the Red Sea, a story of faith, miracles, and divine help in the most difficult times. What did you learn from this story? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to spread the message. Until next time, may Allah bless you all. Assalamu alaikum.